So the details are out on the new Xbox One, as they call it, and it has some pretty impressive specs. With an 8-core processor, 8 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 4K resolution, and 7.1 surround sound, the new Xbox One sounds like it could really dominate the video game market. With all these great hardware specs, Microsoft boasts the system's ability to watch TV and connect with your tablets and Windows 8 devices, and an HD camera with sensors, so sensitive they can measure your pulse. Okay, well, I guess that all makes sense since after the release of the Xbox 360, Microsoft had really pushed its other apps, including video streaming and a bunch of other stuff no gamer uses, in an attempt to reach a broader market. Which is fine considering Microsoft's struggling business and the fact that they have no idea what their users want. Now let's talk about this Kinect thing. If you're not aware, the new Xbox One comes with a new Kinect sensor, and it's required to use the system. Microsoft claims that you can completely power down the system, Kinect included. This may alleviate some fears that the Kinect was always on and watching that came up when a demonstrator said Xbox on and the system started right up. But just like the Wii Kinect 24, we can expect some control over what it's allowed to do when we're not playing. But even so, when it's on, it's capable of seeing everything you do in HD. It also has a 60% greater field of vision, meaning it can see more of the room. And the infrared capability means you could be stumbling across the living room for a glass of water at 3 a.m. and Hal is still watching you. Microsoft has tried to assure us that there are strict policies in place governing what information can be recorded and shared. In an age when Microsoft keeps screwing up customer satisfaction with things like Windows 8, it's only logical that they try and follow Google's and Facebook's footsteps by learning more about its users. The Kinect can sense your reactions to games, ads, and potentially a ton of other apps. But again, Microsoft tried to save face by saying that there will be strict privacy controls. A Microsoft rep even claimed that Microsoft has more than 10 years of experience making privacy a top priority. Now, I won't even bother mentioning that Microsoft is nearly 40 years old. There have been a lot of complaints about the new look of the system. Honestly, I don't really have a problem with it. It's not like every gaming system needs to look flashy. The classic Sega consoles and even the original Nintendo have a very basic appearance, and that didn't degrade its performance or impact it in any way. Just don't try to stand the new Xbox up vertically or you'll break something. I'm not sure why, they just say not to. I mean, it's not like you'd want to stand your VCR on its side, right? That's silly. The device comes with a built-in DVR capability. Sort of. You can't record anything from the TV, apps, or anything you'd actually use a DVR for. Instead, every noob with an Xbox One is going to start recording their Call of Duty headshots and spamming the hell out of YouTube with useless crap. So look forward to that. Another major complaint, other than the Kinect, is the fact that you can't play previous generation games, and it sounds like you won't be able to play used games since they will be licensed to the original purchaser and therefore can't be sold when you get bored of them. Since the Xbox One uses Blu-ray, I can understand the problem with playing previous gen games, but that's not impossible to fix. But I don't see how destroying the secondhand game market can in any way be a smart move for any game developer. More than half of my games were bought used, and I probably never would have paid full price for them. Some games, like the Lego games, are fun, but not worth $60, and definitely not something I'm going to keep on my shelves year after year after year when I'm done with them. I'm sure we can expect GameStop's lawyers to put in a few words against this as well. They keep talking about how the system is going to be the one system for it all, but no gamer is going to Skype on their Xbox or want their video game system watching them all the time. Every laptop made these days comes with a webcam. So why are they trying to shove all these new apps that use the camera down our throats when we already don't use them? Skype already comes on smart TVs and it hasn't changed anything. And I still haven't seen any practical reason to connect your video game system to your computer or tablet. I mean, I guess it's there if you need it. So let's sum up what we have. Superior hardware that can't play old games, a DVR that can't record video, the ability to sync your devices that are running the worst operating system in the world. The Kinect is mandatory and sees everything you do in HD with night vision. It runs useless apps that hog up a third of the memory. I can't play used games, I can't buy full game downloads, and we're looking at a roughly $500 system. I don't know what demographic Microsoft was aiming for, but this game system was definitely not designed for gamers. Unless things change drastically in the next couple months, I can say that I will never buy this system. Sayonara, Xbox. Wait, why the hell is it called Xbox One? There are 2 previous Xboxes already.